Ki khubor ka Batesi TV
ka umdi basnyam bak penjaslian Rupa Premium Meghalaya.
Napedeng ibupun ki jingkili balawan rahing darbat hawan ke Kylla hakabide bak Karkhana Dewbilat kebadan Mawmluh hakathain sora kebelatip kum ke Mawmluh cara semen limited keladendru ke jingkili no MLA ke Mawkarwat constituency ba ada ton ling dot tongkar hakabola keli laka sorka kadon jingmut ne ban pin kelai ke Karkhana kebelakang nok menta ke resort ni ke hotel kena makan kentiu shu ke kam jungok kai perthei Mindirang ba ke Kylla shimla jubab syai la ka dei hooj ne hindru roong bekejinga kren kadang yat bat kladan ru kejinga kendu bat ke hima sora penya perkhat janai ba kumno ban kentiu ye kam jungo kai perthei nege jingkren mindirang ba la smuthu ba sarkar kala bandan la ka jongka plan pan pen kala dur thamai ye ka jaka bayeng ke MCCL ye ka jingkli ke bede bat ke MCCL lawan ra ru MLA ka nongkrem uba aden melo besai mat bat haba jubab ke jingkli benrap uminti ketenat commerce and industry subasnya bhalang dharu loong bagi MCCL ke Karkhana ke belakang no hadin bade penyekaran penbet bah bade ke pisah jongki kontraktor ni ke supplier ke sorkar ladap siulut barok bade ke pisah jongki arspa iwengot kinang treru ladap bensiu arbenta bat ke basak menta kolong setangga benta bakaddu ya ke baka sorkar kan sependap no hishan.
Now I will call the House to order. Let us take up question number 104. Minister in charge to reply, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir. Reply to start question 104. Sir, there is no proposal for the privatizations of Mawmluh Cement Limited. Yes, the other proposal for a joint venture partner with MCCL did not materialize, as no suitable partner was found during that time.
Pardon, please.
Sir, may I know whether the government would consider setting up a revival task force involving financial experts, engineers and economists to propose a restructuring of the plan?
Mr. Speaker, sir, so I would like to inform the honourable members and the House. So after series of meetings and discussions and between the governments and the stakeholders and the MCCL, so finally we decided that on the 9th December we have decided to close down the plan.
So
Next supplement.
No, sir. I think the minister, he didn't get my supplementary. So I would like him to reply to the question that I've just raised. Whether the government would consider setting up a revival task force, since the idea of privatization is not working out. So may I know?
No, Mr. Speaker, sir.
So, sir, in that case, may I know what is the rationality on the part of the government to exit from the cement sector when MCCL was originally established to make Meghalaya self-reliant on the production of cement, sir?
Mr. Speaker, sir, actually it will take me, I will need some time to clarify why now we propose the close down of this one plan, because we have a series of challenges. That is the reason that now the government decided to close the plants. So actually the dry process plan was commissioned in 2016, sir, and it was functioned till 2020, and it was during the national lockdown, the last week of March 2020, the plant was shut down. And after that, when we want to start the plant, so serious problem was arises. And yes, so even from the huge liabilities and frequent breakdowns and so many challenges are also based on the report from time to time and received from the MCCLs. So on the July 2020, Honorable Chief Minister held a meeting, and it was felt that we should do something that towards this, one of the following three options, if it is possible for Opto to revive the plan. And number one is that we decided in the meeting, so since the plan is not in a position to continue anymore, so it faces a series of problems. So number one, we decided that it may be restart to operation at the MCL with the support of fresh infusions of funds by the state governments and intense mining as an additional source of revenue open generations. And number 2, restarts operation maybe by inducting a joint venture partner in MCCL through the divestments of equity stakes in favor of joint venture partners. And number 3, taking conditions of the current financials and operational institution of MCCLs, the financial institution of the state governments and the environmental challenges resulting from the discovery of Mawmluh cave in a close proximity to the limestone mine, stone, the pollution at MCL and wine may be one of the reasons. And after this, so we decided to go one of the options. And in July 22, so we decided to go option number 2. We have floated an expression of interest, was floated as the first step in the process. We may be able to revive the plan. So unfortunately, there are 3 companies that took part in the process. So one is disqualified, and the one is opted out subsequently, and the other one is qualified, but after some time they show that they are not interested anymore. And with that, so again, CM has called meeting at his level. So after series of discussions with the stakeholder, and even we are including the MLAs, the local MLAs, the MDCs, the SEMO, SORA, and the various of stakeholders. So it seems that this is the best option is that this plan is not feasible to work anymore, so we decided to close it down. And on December 9, 2020, the cabinet has passed that we will close down the plan, and we had offered a special, one-time special industrial closure scheme for the employer to ensure that the fair compensation to employee and the stakeholder with an aim to mitigate the hardship caused to them due to the plan closure. So we understand both mutually the MCCL employer and the stakeholder and the government. So with the cut-off date of December 24, so presently we decided the plan should be closed down. And even the scheme also, as we thought, is duly implemented with an amount of altogether it's become, the settled amount with the employees and the stakeholder and the supplier and contractor come to 98 crores. So due settled amount with the employee is 83 crores, 71 lakh, 39,096. And the dues with the supplier and contractor is 7 crores, 73 lakhs, 8,345. And the payment dues outstanding to the ex-employees is 6 crore, 81 lakhs, 44,408. Total should become 98 crore, 25 lakh, 92,689. And first and second settlement has been released now. It left only with the third installment only. This is the present status as of today.
So I would like to thank the Minister for his exhaustive reply. However, sir, I would like to know from the Honorable Minister, I was made to understand that the decision to close down this plant had been taken with the consent of all the stakeholders. You had even mentioned some of them. So may I know, besides those stakeholders that you have named, would you please tell others also? I would like to know all the stakeholders who were involved in the decision to close down the plant.
Mr. Speaker, sir, this has been dialogue and negotiated by the Board of Directors. It's not by the government personally. So the detail for that who are there, so it's not with me. I can't notice for that, but it has been after a third round of discussion with the Board of Directors and with the stakeholder, with the other leaders from there, from the same OSORA and the supplier, and they informed the government that everything is mutual understanding. So that is the reason we go ahead with the government on 9th of December to close down the plan. Actually, after the receive a report from the Board of Directors.
So may I request the Minister to please lay the list of those stakeholders on the table of the House?
Sure, sir.
Okay, sir. So I would also like to thank the Minister for having replied about the outstanding dues that are supposed to be paid to the coal suppliers, transporters. So may I know whether the government has fully cleared the dues or the outstanding that is supposed to be paid to the suppliers, contractors, and also the kind of a compensation that the government is supposed to pay to the employees, whether the government has completed the payment or not?
So only last installment is left. For the for the supplier is full paid already, and for the government employees only 27 crore 36 lakh 93,636 is pending. And as per agreement, this is the last amount to be cleared in the next financial year between 2026-2027. That is only last part is left.
Yes, Marinik, please.
Sir, thank you. Sir, we all know that Sora Cherrapunji became the tourist destination in the state of Meghalaya. May I know from the government and from the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister whether the government has examined to convert these premises, the buildings, all the buildings over there in MCCL, to convert to a hotel or to a resort? Because we understand the demand and the need of the day, and we understand also the mind of the government to close down permanently the MCCL. So may I know the mind of the government, whether the government think to convert this to a resort or to a hotel?
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you to remember the suggestion is very good, so we'll examine the matter properly.
Just supplement, because this is beyond the scope of the industries department and it links to tourism. So I would like to, sir, just update and inform the House that realizing the employment opportunities that we need to make up, as was mentioned by Honorable Member who had raised this question, we are very much concerned about that. And even while the discussions and negotiations were going on with the employees and the local people, this discussion came up. And we are very, very actively pursuing it. In fact, we have already had a meeting with the HEMA of Sora, and this, in fact, meeting was held on the 12th of August 2025, where HEMA Sora has discussed and also indicated that they would be keen to have an understanding with the government on how to take forward tourism projects out there. So the discussions and negotiations are still going on, but just for the knowledge of the House and the Honourable Member, that we are very, very actively pursuing this, and we are very hopeful that we will be able to reach to some kind of a positive conclusion.
Sir, if that's the case, I want also to understand the mind of the government. We have seen that so many properties has been run by the people. May I request the government to examine also that, if possible, some of the properties be given to a local genuine people to run such kind of properties. If in the future we can convert this into a tourist, a hotel or resort, if we can also given to find a way out to lease out to the local people to run the properties.
Yes, sir. So there are multiple aspects. Just to share, I will not be able to give details because I'm not having all the details with me. But in all of these models where we are taking up the local community and the land belonging to the local, the HEMA or the Drangbashnong or the Dorbar. So we have always had a partnership where profit sharing has been given to the Dorbar or to the HEMA. So therefore, whatever project happens there, number one, the local people benefit not in terms of a one-time payment, but for eternity or till the lifetime of the project, they will get a certain percentage of the turnover of that particular project, number one. Number two, wherever the conditions are there, wherever the land issue, the local people have conditions, we have always respected those conditions. So therefore, if there is a condition that we'll have to figure out how the community would like to run it, we are very much open to it. Wherever the local people have said that, well, we want government to come and invest and give it back to us, and we will not allow anybody to run, we have no problem with that also. So we are very, very flexible. We feel that having a good partnership with the local people is the best and the most sustainable way to move forward. Issue only comes in, sir, when there is a aspect of, the land and a prime location being there. Then for us, we also have to see the revenues that we get for the tourism point of view, where we have to go then for a competitive bidding, because it becomes difficult for us to then justify even to audit and even to public that why did we give to certain party and why did not give to certain party. So depending on those situations, depending on the land, like for example in Sora, the Sora, Hima Sora, sir, I'm sure the discussions will go in that line. I'm sure that there will be some discussion about who will run it, how we will run it. And I want to make it very clear on this, in the House that we are very open to the terms and conditions on how we would work with the Hima Sora to take this project forward.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Gavin. Name, please.
So, with regard to the VRS, of course, we are grateful to the government because initially the government had settled to pay the VRS in 3 installments within 3 financial years. But we are grateful to the government for, within just 8 months after the decision making, two installments had already been made. So my only request is that if the government could settle the last installment at the earliest possible.
Sure, sir. Next financial year definitely will be complete the payment.
Yes, Karkhana.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May I know from the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, how many employees are there in the MCCL?
Mr. Speaker, sir, is 201 as per the latest during when we close the plan, 201 altogether.
So, besides salary, are these employees who have been forced for BRS entitled to also enjoy this gratuity leave encashment also, sir?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, everything is included in the package. That is what's included in that package only.